ladies, we are here on the show tonight, and tonight I am going to talk about who I think is going to win this Sunday and who is going to advance to the Super Bowl tonight on the show. This is what I am talking about. Who will win this Sunday now? Oh my Lord. So we got the NFC, we got the LA Rams versus the New Orleans Saints. Oh my Lord. They played in the season. Both of these matches have already happened. So that's interesting. So the Saints and the Rams played, I think, in like a few months ago, and the final score was Saints 45, Rams 35. But at one point, I believe the Saints had like a fucking 21-point lead. And then the Rams tried to come back, and they actually did come back, I think, and tied it up, but then the Saints ended up winning the game by 10 points. All right, this is, I'm going to say, the Saints, to me, are not playing as good as they were in that matchup. I'm looking, I sat down and, you know me, I'm more of an NFL fan. I'm not really like oh yeah, Eagles, fuck the world, oh yeah. You know, so I sat down after the game was over, whatever, and I was thinking, man, 20 points versus that Eagles secondary? Are you serious? And they took into the third quarter to take a lead? I'm like, man, that's not good for the Saints. Like, I was a little bit like, you know, the Saints have not been the same team ever since they lost to the Cowboys a few months ago. They just haven't. Look, the Rams struggle a little bit too, but now they're playing really good football. You know, they did an excellent job on defending Ezekiel Elliott. They pretty much shut him down, only limited him to like 47 yards running. Now they got two running backs with C.J. Anderson and Todd Gurley. I don't know what to think here. I'm gonna take the Saints. I'm gonna take the Saints, but I'm almost saying, man, the Rams are playing better football at this moment. But I'm going to take the Saints because I don't see the Saints. I don't see Drew Brees, Hall of Famer. I don't see Drew Brees, Hall of Famer, losing a game like this at home. I just don't see it happening. It would be a huge surprise to me if he loses this game at home. I do not see it happening. I'm going to take the Saints. But damn it, I am not sure. I am going to go with the Hall of Famer Drew Brees and the Saints team, Sean Payton, you know. But now it's going to be a little bit harder to shut down the running game of the Saints because it's two running backs, so they can keep them fresh, you know, with Mark Ingram and Alvin Kamara, where with the Cowboys it was only one Ezekiel Elliott. So they're going to at least somewhat keep them fresh, you know, but whatever. But maybe give the defense different looks with Tyson Hill. Now, obviously, this is a much better offense you're facing this week versus the Saints than what you faced last week versus the Cowboys. And now, this is really the first time the Rams defense showed up all season. All season long, they were giving up like 30, 35 points. So, but at the same time, we cannot hesitate. This was a Cowboys offense that's way more limited than what you're going to face this Sunday. So I'm not going to overreact to the Rams. They did an excellent job defensively versus the Cowboys. But damn, this is a much better offense they're facing this week versus the Saints. I'm gonna see the Saints win this game. But honestly, going into the matchup, I'm like, the Rams are playing a little bit better. But with that said, the Rams, other than this game versus the Cowboys, where the Cowboys, like I said, are limited offensively, have not played very good defense. I'm gonna see the Saints find a way to win it. It's gonna be maybe close. I don't think it's gonna be 30. I don't think it's gonna be 45-35. I think it's gonna be a little bit lower. But I think Drew Brees is going to find some ways to win this game. I really think so. Drew Brees is going to find a way. Sean Payton's going to make the right decisions at the right times. I got the Saints winning. I got Drew Brees and Sean Payton going to their second Super Bowl. But it is going to be close. I would not be surprised if the Rams win. I want to see how this Rams defense plays because they struggled all year. And then last week versus the Cowboys, they really played good. But the Cowboys are very vanilla. You know, run it with Ezekiel Elliott and then try to throw it over the top to Amari Cooper. That's all really they have. it's very, if you have the personnel, it's very easy to limit them. So now they got to go face a very good offense in the Saints. I'm going to see the Saints win. A lot more low scoring than the first time they face, but we'll see what happens. If you're the Saints, you gotta make Jared Goff make some plays. You cannot. You gotta focus on shutting down the running game, and you have got to force Jared Goff to beat you. That's what you have to do if you're the Saints the defense. But anyway, I got the Saints winning this game. We'll see what happens. And then if you're the Rams, you just you're gonna give up some points, with this Saints offense. You just gotta find a way to limit them. Simple as that. But yes, I got the Saints winning. All right, let's go to the other matchup. We got New England versus Kansas City. Now, this is going to be one of the coldest games in NFL history. They're saying it's going to be like under 7-0, whatever the hell they're saying. It is going to be freezing. And so it's interesting because the Kansas City is all about high power offense. With Tyreek Hill, Sammy Watkins, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce. They're all about this high power offense. It's going to slow down if it's windy and cold. These guys are not going to, Patrick Mahomes is not going to be able to throw the football like he's used to if it's this windy and cold. And especially coming from Texas, he's not used to this type of shit. I think if it's like the weatherman says it's going to be one of the coldest games in NFL history, I think that really helps New England. Tom Brady is a master when it comes to playing in cold weather. And I saw the Chargers. I don't know what it was, but they were not themselves last week. Defensively, there was something in toilet paper, and they couldn't run the football. The line couldn't do anything. They couldn't protect Phillip Rivers, and they couldn't open holes for the running game. And it's going to be even colder this time, even though the Kansas City's at home. I think the cold weather benefits New England because of Tom Brady's experience in cold weather. This is going to be Patrick Mahomes, probably the coldest time he's ever played in his life. And I think he's not going to be able to make those plays, make those throws with this cold weather. It's going to be windy. It's going to be cold. I think the weather benefits New England. I think it's going to help them. This is going to be you're going to have to run the football, play defense. And I think, honestly, who has a better defense? I feel like New England has a better defense. I really do. And now with Kareem Hunt being gone, I feel I trust more of Sony Michel and Kevin White for New England running backs, to be honest. I think this is really going to New England favorite. I really think so. Tommy is 13-2 when it's 31 degrees, 32 degrees, 30, whatever it is, or lower. 13-2. I'm going to say New England wins this game. I think Patrick Mahomes will be affected by the weather and also the inexperience of a big game. I think they're not going to be able to score as much as they used to. It's going to be a problem. They're going to have to run the football. They're not going to be able to as much. They're going to miss Kareem Hunt in this game. This might be the first time ever they miss Kareem Hunt because it is going to be cold and they're not going to be able to throw the football the way they're used to. New England's strength this year has been running the football with Sony Michel and James White. It really has. I think New England's going to run the football, play defense. New England has played very good defense these last 3 games. Bills, Jets, and then last week versus the Chargers. Defensively, they turned it on. And then they all season long, they ran the ball very good with Sony Michel and James White. I think New England's going to find a way to win this game. I really think so. I think Tom Brady makes the throws he needs to. I think Sony Michel and James White have a big day. And I think defensively, they do enough, along with the cold weather, and helps shut down, or not shut down, but slow down this Kansas City power offense. I think Patrick Mahomes is going to be in for a long day. Hopefully it's a good game I'm hoping for. But I'm just starting to see it all over again. Just like last week, the Chargers folded like lawn chairs. I think Kansas City's going to fall like a lawn chair. The fans are not going to be as loud. They're going to be freezing their ass off. You know, they're going to have to wear, what are those things called? You know, to cover their face, whatever. You know, it's not. They're not going to be as energized. They're going to be cold. They're going to be looking for hot chocolate. I think New England's going to win this football game, and I think we're going to have a historic matchup of two of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play, and Drew Brees and Tom Brady. Let me know in the comment section what you think. But I think that is what we are leaning at. I think this cold weather really favors New England a lot. When it comes to the style, they're going to limit, the cold weather is going to limit Patrick Mahomes' crazy throws. And also, the fans are not going to be as energized. They're going to be cold. They're going to be looking for hot chocolate. Maybe at the start of the third quarter, they're still going to want to stay inside for a little bit longer. I don't know. I got New England winning this game, and I got the Saints winning the other game. Let me know in the comment section what you think. I know a lot of you are still going to go with Kansas City. But man, Tom Brady is 13-2 in cold weather when it's like 32 or lower. Tom Brady, man, he's coming back, man. Lately, he is coming back, and I don't know. Let's see what happens. But those are my picks: Saints and Patriots, Super Bowl 53. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, I am as good as advertised. I am the greatest man to ever live. And until next time, I'm out like a light. I'm out like a light. I'm out like a light. I'm out like a light.